Hey everybody, Steve Matthews, TPI Certified Fitness Professional. This morning I'm going to put together a full workout for you to do either in home or at your gym. The first two drills we're going to do have a tempo to them. So the tempo is going to be a 3-second lower, a 2-second hold, and a 1-second up or a fast up. So I'm going to get right into it here. We're going to do a tempo air squat. So I'm going to be head up, chest up, feet about hip width. I'm going to reach forward and slowly lower down into the bottom of my squat. I'm going to hold for 2 seconds and I'm going to stand up for 1. When I stand up, I like my posterior to squeeze, standing up nice and tall. So from the side, I'm going to lower 2, 3, hold 2, up. Back, lower 2, 3, hold 2, up. So I'm going to do 5 of those, 5 tempo squats. Right into that, we're going to move into called the tempo push-up. So for the tempo push-up, same formula, 3-second lower, 2-second hold, 1-second up. Down, 2, 3, hold, 2, up. Down, 2, 3, hold, 2, up. So up to 5 of those as well for some of you that are still working on that. We could work on just the lowering of the negative portion of the rep, but for those of you that have that, lower for 3, hold for 2, up for 1. All right, so we're going to do that twice through. 3 to 5 or 5 squats, 3 to 5 tempo push-ups. All right, from there, we're going to move into group 2. Group 2 is going to consist of, I'm going to need a pair of heavier weights and a pair of lighter weights. So for the example here, I'm going to use these dumbbells. I'm going to do 10 shoulder presses. From shoulders and up. From the side, I'm on the shoulders. I'm pushing up kind of behind my ears, not in front of my face, but over my head. So I'm doing 10. Once I finish the 10th one, I put them down. I move right into the lighter weights. I want you to do 10 front raises, 10 side raises. So when I do these, I like to turn my knuckles down a little bit and raise up with my wrist to hit my shoulders. So 10 front raises, 10 side raises. So I'm going to go through that one time for now, and we're going to cycle back through that later. Okay, so I do the giant set of overhead press, front raise, side raise. From there, I'm grabbing my heavy weights again, and we're going to do a front squat, a dumbbell squat. So I'm going to throw those weights up on my shoulders, head up, chest up, butt back. I'm not doing these to a tempo. I could, but I'm not. I'm lowering, standing up. 10 squats. I'm putting those down to rest in the middle if I need to. I'm going to move into a dumbbell row. Double dumbbell bent over row, elbows back, pulling. 10 of those. After that, I'm going to probably grab my lightweight to start. If this is a good exercise for you, you can always bump the weight up. I'm going to do an overhead reverse lunge. So head up, chest up. I'm stepping back very far, keeping my shoulder, elbow, wrist in line as I step back. I like people to start up stepping back on the same side of arm they're holding up overhead. So let's go 4, 5 on each leg. When we finish that set, we will then go back to the shoulder press group. So 10 shoulder presses, 10 front raises, 10 side raises, 10 squats, 10 double dumbbell bent rows, 10 overhead reverse lunges, 5 each side. We're going to do that 3 times through. Once we move on from that, we're gonna do we'll call it a core group, but it's gonna look a little different than some of the core group workouts you might have done before. We're gonna do a farmer carry. So I'm gonna grab my weights that are heavier. If I have heavier than this, I can grab that as well. And depending on my space allowed, I'm gonna walk. We're gonna do about 30 seconds total. If I'm in a limited space, I can do this forward and backwards. If I'm in a longer space, I can go down, I can loop around. If I'm in a very limited space, I could do a couple steps forward, a couple steps backward, a couple steps forward, a couple steps backward. So 30-second of farmer carry. From there, I'm popping one of the bells up over my head, and if the heavy one doesn't work, we can lighten that up. I'm going to do 30 seconds of one arm overhead carry or a Statue of Liberty carry. Really reaching it up. When people don't do this well, they get it up in front of them and it's all wobbly. People that do this well hold it above, kind of behind their ear. So 30 seconds of walk. Forward and backwards if you're limited space. You can go down and around. If you have a longer runway, we'll call it. 30 seconds on the other side. From there, we're moving to the floor. We're going to do called an alternating V-up. And by that I mean a half V-up. I'm going to go right arm towards left leg, left arm towards right leg, right towards left, left towards right. So for me, I feel a good work in my midsection about here. Some of you can get up higher, which is okay, but I feel the most right about here. And those super flexible people that can get their foot all the way back, try to limit that and get more reach and get more fold in the middle. So we'll do 20 alternating or 10 one side, 10 the other side, however that works best for you. From there, we're going to flop over to the front. Choices here are front raise into a Superman, or we could try an alternating Superman. 10 of those, 10 on each side alternating, or 20 double. When I finish that group, I go back and repeat that core group. Farmer carry, overhead carry, alternating V, alternating Superman, or Superman. Give that a shot. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. Thanks, guys.